Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to create some sort of cool frame around it. But before I do, I'm going to hit save. And let me think. I'm going to go ahead and create another another layer. And I'll call this frame. And I think I'll make it green so it stands out. There we go. And so I'm going to have a border around my board. So I'm going to start by drawing sort of the inner border. So again, I'm going to come up here, I'm going to grab my rectangle, and my snaps are still on. I'm going to turn that one off. There we go. Snaps are still on. I'm going to click right here. And then I'm going to go over here because I'm going to get it right up against those tiles. And I'm going to put it right there. Okay? So there's my inner frame. Now I'm going to create my outer frame. And I don't know. Let's make it, oh, I don't know. That's 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters, 4 millimeters, 5. Let's make it 6 millimeters. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to come down here. And I'm going to go 6 by 6. Right? So that's 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, what am I saying? These are starting at 0. So 6 would be here. And I'm going to go down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Okay. And now I have my frame area. All right. So I'm going to escape, and let's fill that in with something. I'm going to choose that one and that one. Okay. So I want to fill this space, and again I'm going to choose my hatch. And I don't know what I want. There's so many. Oh, I'll just go with plastic. I know that's kind of a grid. It's real boring. And I'm going to start at 1, see what that looks like. Say OK. Oh, hey, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'm going to keep that. I think that's great. Okay, so let's do one last thing. Let's go back. We have to cut it out. So right now we haven't cut the board yet. So I'm going to go back to this very first one, highlight it, and let's cut it out. I'm going to choose the rectangle again, and I don't know. Let's go just 2 by 2, something like that. Boom. And then come up here, and I'm going to go 1, 2 by 2. All right, like that. And I think what I'm going to do is that's kind of a sharp corner. I don't want to hurt anybody if they drop it on them. Let's go to fillet, and like that. Let's see. We're going to try my 2 millimeters, and that's not. I think we can make that bigger than that. I'm going to make that. I'm going to go with a fillet at 4 millimeters. So I'm going to make that 4 millimeters like this, and I'm going to go like this. Oh, that looks better. And then I go to this one, 4 millimeters. And this one, oops, there we go. Didn't catch it. Oh, let me undo that. Fillet. Didn't select the line right. There we go. And last but not least, this one. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to save it. And, you know, maybe last thing I'll do is I'll throw my name in here just to demonstrate it. So I am going to go create another layer. I'm going to call it my name layer, because I'm pretty proud of my work here. And I'm going to make it something that stands out so it's easy to see. How about a yellow? That will show up. Again, we're just going to set the laser to do what we want it to do. And then I'm going to go to Tools. I'm going to choose a single line text, and there's my name. 16 millimeters high. That's a little high. This is 10. I'm going to set this to, we can change it after the fact. I'm going to set it to 8. Nah, maybe even less than that. Let's say 7. And I think I'll make it fit. So I'm going to start it. Let's see, this is in the middle of the board. I think what I'll do is I'll start it about here, and I'll run it to about there. Oh, it's a little bit big, probably a little high. Let's go to properties again, and I'm going to make it more like 5 millimeters tall, and I think I'm going to need to take and move it down, so I'll do that copy thing again, and I'm going to select that point, and I'm going to move it down to here, and I want to delete the original and say OK. Boom. Okay, there you have it. I think we've got a pretty nice board. Let me save it, and from this we can export it, or we just save this. Actually, you don't have to export it or anything. You just save this DXF file, put it on a flash drive, and then we can laser cut it out. So hopefully that was fun, and I'll see you guys again soon.